Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, my name is Anneke.
It's a bit wobbly because you're propped up on a box. So this is my haul. I've got 8 balls of, I'm going to massacre this, Moondim, I don't know. It's sold as sock yarn, even though it's 100% wool. It's Portuguese wool. It's 100 gram, covers 385 meters or 421 yards. It's a beautiful, variegated green. Is that a word? Anyway, then I've got one ball of, and this is color 305. Okay. This is the same, and it's color 302, and the ochre one is a special dye by La Bien Aimée, hand dyed in Paris. Apparently she's that company, I don't know, I haven't looked into it yet. It's a special collaboration with Rosa Pomar, and the colorway is goldenrod, and it's, I think it picks up the rest really nicely. And then I've got 2, I don't know how to pronounce that either, Chigo circular needles. I chose those ones because out of the ones they had available, those had the sharpest point, and I want to hold the yarn double. So I need to be able to pick up 2 strands of yarns effortlessly. So that's this. Another thing to mention is that this, the yellow, came in a hank. So I, yesterday evening, very late, I caked it up, and this was only 1 ball, so since I want to hold it double, I had to cake half of it up as well, otherwise I would have to start from the inside and the outside, which is a bit of a nightmare. And this is how far I got with the test knit swatch. I kind of like it. More needs to be done, but I kind of like it. It's a texture. So this would be the rib, the edge, the end, whatever you call it. Anyway, and it's 1 row of knit purl, and then 1 row of knit. So it makes it lay flat, so it doesn't curl up. It has no tendency to curl up. It gives a little bit of structure without going in too much. I didn't want to do a rib which either would cinch it in or have a rib that goes straight, which to me is pointless. I wanted it to be a straight edge, and this seems to be doing the trick. So there you go, that's it. I had done it already last evening when I realized that you might be interested to see how I cake up yarn. How do I get it into a ball like this? And this is a ball from which I will take the yarn from the middle. So I will show that now with this one because, it doesn't matter whether this is going to be wound up or not. The yarn is coming from the inside already, but it doesn't matter, I can show you anyway. It's nice if it's not sweaty. Goes easier that way. Anyway, so start by winding it around 3 fingers for a bit. This gives you the base to work on. Right. And then you transfer it to your thumb. and then you go diagonally. And you keep on moving the yarn at the ball so that it's becoming a nice edge. Now this may take some practice, I don't know. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, and this is what my parents taught me, so that's what I do. And I do find the quicker you go, the more even it becomes. The yarn goes loosely through my fingers, so I'm not pulling on the yarn. But even so, the friction creates a tension, if that makes sense. And you will see that this ball will be quite a bit bigger than the other ball that I've made from this yarn last night. It's difficult to weigh 50 grams in your hand. I'm sure if you're calibrated to it, you can do it. One summer I've been harvesting carrots, and they were bunching carrots, so you had to weigh them in your hand, 1 kilogram bunches of carrots, and they would take that friction is just because it's a bit sticky. So they brought skills into the field, and every now and then, so initially you would weigh every bunch you would harvest, just so you could get a feel of what 1 kilogram of carrots feels like. And after a while you get calibrated to it, and every now and then you would go back to the scales, as in, am I still on track? Especially, you do not want to undersell the customers, but you do not want to sell by too much either, because overselling 100 grams after 10 bunches, you could have sold someone another bunch of carrots. Anyway, so you get calibrated to it, but I'm not calibrated to what 50 gram feels like. So yesterday evening I put the finished ball and the leftover yarn on the tip of my finger, and that's how I weighed it. This is a bit sticky yarn, so it doesn't come out of the ball that freely. Some yarns just flop out, but this one doesn't. And that's okay. And I keep on turning and turning and turning. Sorry, there's a lot of light coming in now. I don't know if you can still see it. Should be. I've now stuck it behind one of the legs of the camera, and hopefully it goes now. Go a bit quicker. And then the camera stopped working. So let's see, we've got the same or similar. I don't know. I wasn't too far off. So this must have been a bit denser than the yellow one. Anyway, there you go.